Digital Design, September 28th, 2021. Today we're going to be using the pen tool and we are going to be drawing ellipses and triangles. To get started, we're going to open up our assignment. You have your link to Photopea. September 28th, 2021, Digital Design and Video. Today we are going to be using the pen tool and we are going to be drawing ellipses and triangles. You have 3 links inside your assignment. The first is your worksheet or your image that you will be tracing. The second is a link to Photopea, and then assigned to you are Google Slides that you will place your screenshot. So we're going to get started by downloading our image. We're then going to open up Photopea. And we are going to open from computer. Yesterday, you made straight lines, angled lines, and multiple curves. Today, you are going to be working on making ellipses, slanted ellipses, and 2 different types of triangles. I'm hoping that many of you will actually find this activity easier. Now, you might laugh at this, but I actually think this exercise is easiest for students if they truly read these directions out loud. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by making a new layer. I have my pen tool. As yesterday, I have my stroke set to none and my fill set to a color. I'm sorry, that's 100% backwards. Oh my. Fill none, stroke solid. Whew, that's a little too crazy in Mrs. Martin's head. There we go. All right, stroke solid, fill none. So the first direction, shift drag from anchor point 1 to the red dot at 2. So I'm on my pen tool, I'm holding the shift key on my keyboard, click drag. Shift drag from anchor point 2, from 3 to 4. Letter C, position the cursor over anchor point 5. When a small loop appears next to the cursor, click to close the path. Shift drag to anchor point 6 to close the path. Okay, so I followed exactly what our directions are saying. So I'm going to do that again over here. I'm going to make a new layer. Pen tool, letter A. Shift, so I'm holding the shift key down on my keyboard. Click drag. Shift key is down. Click drag. Letter C. Now it talks about a small loop. We will not see that small loop in Photopea, or at least I am not. Okay, but I'm going to click to close it and drag out. Now you can see I didn't get it joined perfectly there, so I'll show you how we can edit that. We are going to go in with our direct select, with our direct select tool. And I can move that just like I can edit points in Illustrator. On to my next activity, go back to the new layer I made. So we are basically repeating the same skill 4 times. Shift, shift, shift. New layer. I'm using the hand tool to pull my paper across when I'm zoomed in that far. and a new layer. All right, so now I'm going to go on to making an ellipse that does not have constraint paths. So essentially I'm doing the same thing, but I'm not holding the shift key down this time. I am not holding the shift key down. New layer, click drag, click drag, click drag. New layer, now ready for triangles. Click at anchor point 1, click at anchor point 2, click at anchor point 3. Position the cursor over anchor point 1. When the loop appears, you can close your path. 1, 2, 3, and back to 1. And we do not get that loop when we are using Photopea. Use my pan tool to pan across. 1, 2, 3, and close it. All right, so we need to do our screenshot. It's very important that you're including those layers. I looked through your work yesterday. Some of you didn't do the activity. Some of you didn't do the activity correctly. Some of you didn't show me your layers. And some of you did absolutely wonderful. So please make sure you're reaching out with questions, even if it's an email after the Google Meet or after class is concluded. Please email out with those questions. I am here to help you. Remember, if you had questions on the prior day's activity, I will accept it up to 24 hours late, assuming that you are attending the follow-up Google Meet to ask questions. Otherwise, your material needs to be submitted on time. So I'm going to do my screenshot. I have my computer. What is going on? I think I will just open the snipping tool again. Sometimes the snipping tool with webcast software can get a little cranky. I don't know if that's what's going on. Okay. Oh, I should have moved that out of the way. Duh. Let's move that out of the way and try that again. All right. Oh, and now I've got my sticky notes that are coming up to remind me of things I need to do. All right. I've got my screenshot. I'm going to copy it. And this is going to go into Classroom onto my slides. Now, I will put this here so you have an example. I also want to show you guys about saving in Photopea. So when I go to File, and where I would normally do a File Save As, I have the option to save as PSD, save as PSD, BSB, export as. We want to go to File, Save as PSD. And what you're going to notice is this is going to essentially download onto your Chromebook. Okay, that's all fine and well. I'm going to label this as complete. But the problem is on your Chromebooks, this won't happen. This is different with each student. But when your Chromebook loses power, when you close your Chromebook, whatever the case may be, some students lose their downloads. So what you need to do is you need to go into your Google Drive, and that file that I just downloaded, that file you need to upload. So it's going to be a PSD document, and you're going to upload that document. So this document is uploading right now. And I want you to practice this today to make sure you can do this. Now, if you were ready to open that document again the following day, you would need to download this document just like we start each of the assignments that we've been doing so far. You need to download it. So in Photopea, you can say open from computer, and you can come back to open that finished product. Otherwise, Photopea is not saving your work, and you may not be able to actually find it in your downloads. Now, I know some students try to go with the theory of, well, I'm just leaving Photopea open, my downloads don't delete. I'm telling you, I have seen tabs close. I have seen students lose their work in the downloads. I'm instructing you to upload it to Google Drive. So please reach out if you have questions. And that concludes our instruction today. Again, this assignment should be screenshot and posted onto your assigned Google Slides by midnight tonight. If you do have questions, make sure you reach out via email and or follow up at our Google Meet tomorrow. Have a good day.